he's knocked them down.
The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3, and it's Drew in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Matthews, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He ended up with 44 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Bosch. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
It's Williams with the drive. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot. That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Mavericks trailed by 19. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. Teamwork was the theme of the discussion in that huddle. He said, quote, "Good shots are there for us on the perimeter if we share the ball, work it around, and find the open man." He also wants to see a patient offense. Work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, "If you don't see a good shot, find someone who does." Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Freak kicks to Whiteside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at the Heat. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, Philadelphia. They're in 3rd place.
And, you know, for the Heat, a lot to live up to this season. And really, they have come through. It can be hard on a team when the expectations are that high, trust me. But it has not bothered them one bit.
Greg, you know, I think it's really fueled their fire. They want to be the alpha dog. They love everybody hunting them down.
Williams. Matthews, no one around him. The rebound by Drew.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Can't get it to fall.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Williams inside the line, and he gets the jumper to drop. Williams has got 10. The Heat leading by 17. Now here's Freak. He's got 26. Jacks up a 3. That's good. Drew's got 29.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Nowitzki a screen. Williams with the ball, and Bosch picks him up defensively. A clear look for Parsons. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Parsons got 4 points this quarter.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Freak kicks to Wade. Nowitzki with the steal. Parsons outside. Pass to Williams. Dallas moving the ball around. Matthews, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Clock at 6. It's tipped. Now Williams. He's got 10. Kicks it out to Parsons. Fires from deep. They get it again. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his first 2 points of the night.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And Freak throws it down.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
And how about the numbers here for Wade? He's averaging 8 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, you know, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Barea. Drew, but Julia with the steal. And here's Barea. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Complete domination. What a game for Parsons. 9 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
He's getting his first new group in for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Stoudemire. Wash comes in for Johnson. Wade, he's checked in for Richardson. And Drew's subbed in for Udrih. Dallas also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Nowitzki comes in for Parsons. And it's Powell in for Matthews. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Powell. JaVale McGee is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's J.J. Barea. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Nowitzki's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively. 4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Here's Barea. He feeds it to Powell. Another 3 for Dallas.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Drew passes to Whiteside, and that one's good. Whiteside's got 10 points in just the second half.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
Powell dishes to Barea, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Deng's checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Matthews is checked in. Nowitzki draws the double. The kick out to Matthews for the 3. Here's McGee, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Drew, and Freak throws it down hard.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
And Matthews kicks to Nowitzki. And the pass to Barea. Miami grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Wade drives in, and he gets it to go. Wade's got 6 in the quarter.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Barea kicks to Nowitzki. Dishes it to McGee. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Nowitzki, good. Dallas making a switch here. Miami leading by 13. And Freak throws it down.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bosch. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Right side, the pass to Drew. Outside Dang. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Dang. Drew's got 38 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Lets a floater go. Parsons against Dang. No one covering. That's 12 points for Chandler Parsons.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Miami.
Clark, they simply ran him off the court.
It was all about the transition game. Fast break points, the difference.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
Absolutely. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
That's the way you get Timberland up. Let the music diffuse all attention. Ball or convention, free admission. Come on, Swift.
Dwayne, how did you guys...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful